So what's going on, my geeky guys and gals? Mask Geek here. I'm recording this on my iPad, so apologies about the quality of the video and the audio, but as you've noticed in the previous video, and if you've been following me on Twitter as well, I've been having quite a few problems on the PC as of late. Yesterday, I was trying to edit the latest Subnautica video, but I kept on getting file access errors. It just wouldn't do anything. And it's the middle of the day as well, so you can probably hear my daughter chatting away as well. Bless you. I love you, gorgeous. But I've been trying to do whatever I can to get the video done. I want to be able to use it because I think it's an absolutely awesome video. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be worthwhile if I can get the file recovered and be able to get the video edited and uploaded. But as I say, with a lot of file error problems that I've been having yesterday, what I decided to do was I pulled apart the PC, went down into the motherboard to try and find out what was going on, and I saw that one of the SATA header connectors that's on the motherboard itself had been loose somehow. So I got that fixed, got it repaired back to the way it should be, and got it soldered, and connected everything back up. Pressed the power button, it would not boot. I thought, no, something's died now on the motherboard. Long story short, what I tried doing was I unplugged everything. I unplugged the memory, I unplugged the graphics card. Whoa, okay, sorry about that. I nearly dropped the iPad then. I was still recording. Still recording. This is what it's like when you've only got a camera and not a screen to be able to see where the camera is, so apologies about the quality of the video. Anyway, so yeah, unplugged the graphics card, unplugged the memory, unplugged everything that I could bar on the CPU, switched that sucker on. It worked! I thought, okay, this is weird. So I thought maybe one of the components had died to such an extent that if it's plugged in and trying to receive power, it won't boot the system. Now I'm not sure whether that would actually work or not, because I've never seen a computer refuse to boot because of a failed component. You'd usually get beeping. But I tried it anyway. I plugged every component back in one by one, pressed the power button, fine. Unplugged it, plugged something else in, power button, fine, fine, fine. Kept on going, kept on going, kept on going. Until finally, the last component was plugged in, pressed the power button, it booted! I thought, this is weird. So, what I then did was I plugged all the cables in at the back of the computer, you know, for the HDMI, the audio, the keyboard and mouse and everything. Just put the case back up right, press the power button. No, didn't do that. Didn't do that. Bless her. Press the power button. Nothing. I thought, what is going on? And then by that time it was late at night, so I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered with this anymore. And today, tried it again, still won't do anything. So I thought, okay, it might be able to be, I can't speak properly. It might be time for me to bring out my old AMD computer out from retirement, but I thought, well, I'll check everything first on that one and see if it works. Plugged the power supply into the AMD computer, switched it on, no problem. So it was obviously not a fault of the power supply unit. But then I thought, well, pressing the power button does nothing. It's not even giving me any error beeps from the little tiny PC speaker. And all the power button really is two little wires. When you press the power button, it creates a little short across those two wires. There's nothing fancy about it. So I thought, okay. I plugged everything back into the Intel computer, the one that I game on. And I got some of these little jumper wire things, which are usually meant for breadboard type of things. I plugged that into the pins where the power switch would normally be. Power button, power switch, whatever you want to call it. And then I shorted the two leads together. And hey presto, it came on. I thought, okay, maybe there's an actual problem with the physical power button. That is the first for me. Out of nearly 20 years of working on computers, I've never had a failed physical power button before. So anyway, I did the same thing, plugged all the components back in, shorted it with the wires, and it came on. Plugged everything back in, fixed everything up, shorted the wires again, it came on. and I thought, it's got to be the power button then. So I took out the wires, plugged in the power button, pressed it again, nothing. It won't work. So there's a faulty cable somewhere within the power button. There's nothing wrong at all with the gaming computer. Unfortunately, because I did a custom case for my AMD, I had a spare button for that as well. So what I've now done is, that is the power button, which no longer works. That is my temporary power button. The reset button still works fine, no problem. So every time I want to switch the computer on, I've got to press that one. Now obviously that's not the be all and end all, so another thing as well, it still won't let me copy the file and work with it properly. So now, if we can zoom in properly. Hello gorgeous. That's my daughter I'm talking to. I'm trying to do a disk surface scan and see if there's any errors that comes up. A quick test did reveal some errors on the disk, so it might be the case that the hard drive's failing. If that's the case, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I do have a spare hard drive, but it's only 1 terabyte in size. The disk that I use for my video rendering, that's also got my entire library of Steam games on, that's a 3 terabyte drive, and it's the only 3 terabyte drive I've got. All of the hard drives I've got in my computer and spare lounging around the house, they're either 1 terabyte in size or 2 terabytes in size, so I can't back everything up to those drives. Yeah, sure, I can do it individually, but it'd be a massive pain swapping the drives out all the time, because all the SATA connections in that computer is completely utilised for every other disk in there. Now I do have an external hard drive caddy, which I could plug it in there, but like I said, it's going to be swapping it in and out and all the time. But that also doesn't resolve the fact that I can't do anything with the latest Subnautica file anyway. I want to try and recover that, and if I can do that, I've still got another spare 1 terabyte hard drive in the PC, which I'll be able to use. So if I can recover the file, I'm going to put all the recordings onto the 1 terabyte drive, and fingers crossed the 3 terabyte drive will at least last until April, when I can finally afford a replacement for that. But in the meantime, I'm trying my best. I want to get this file recovered one way or another and get videos edited, but for the time being it looks like the PC rig is fine, nothing wrong with it. It's just going to be a couple of days before I'm going to be able to upload any gameplay videos again, so please bear with me in the meantime for that. But I wanted to let you guys know that nothing's wrong with the computer. I am here, I'm just working my butt off trying to get things fixed. So peace out, I'll be with you back soon as best as I can. So bye bye for now.